welcome to this video. If you are new, this is the Glow Theory podcast. So, welcome or welcome back. I'm your host, Jay Marie, and welcome to this episode. We're going to be talking about one of my favorite things. I feel like I did a video on this, but I didn't really go into as much detail as I wanted to, and I didn't really like that video. So we're gonna do another one because I feel like it's very important. I just have like a few extra ideas that I want to throw in there, different perspectives and whatnot. And we're gonna have fun. So grab your tea, grab your snacks, grab whatever, and let's listen to this video. So this episode is all about romanticizing your everyday. And romanticizing doesn't necessarily mean like it's this fairy tale, la di da type of thing. It literally just means you find, little pockets of joy in in little small things that you might have not before. Just being a little more intentional with little acts or rituals that you have, like your skincare ritual or your bedtime rituals, and just being more intentional and finding more joy or pockets of joy with the little things that you do. And I feel like a lot of people wait to celebrate big moments in life. They wait for falling in love. They wait for, graduating. They wait for someone's birthday. They wait and wait and wait until, they'll allow themselves to celebrate. And I feel like romanticizing your life and finding the little small joys and things, and I feel like it just kind of makes you more grateful and more appreciative of what you have, and also just feel like it can just bring your mood up and makes you feel like life is just worth living. You don't have to wait to celebrate, and like, just celebrate now. Celebrate your little things right now. Romanticize your life right now with little everyday small things. Find the joy in the now instead of waiting. It's all really about like a mindset shift. And we're gonna get into it. So I have my notes right here. We're going to get into segment one. And segment one is romanticizing your life and what that actually means. So, romanticizing your life doesn't necessarily mean that your problems don't exist, that your responsibilities don't exist. Like I said, it's not a fairy tale. I don't mean it in that way. I don't mean it's la di da, oh, life is so amazing, the Lulu world. That's not what I mean. That's not really realistic in this world. So, and also, it's not about like forcing positivity either. I'm not trying to say that. So, it's about choosing presence. It's about deciding that your life, exactly as it is right now, is worth living. So, you take more intentional acts in your routines that you have, and, being more mindful and appreciative of the things that you have, and celebrating small wins that you have with yourself, whatever it is, or taking a moment to just, have like a morning ritual before work, brewing your warm coffee, sitting on your balcony and just, enjoying the morning, enjoying your time and your space and your need to find peace and comfort in this moment of time right now. Because think about it, when you, for example, like when you're watching a movie and, like a small mundane scene comes, and it feels so special for whatever reason, because how it's framed, how it's positioned, and the thoughts and the feelings and intentions behind what we are supposed to feel, I guess. But when you look at that as an example, like think of a character just sitting out, they're drinking their tea, and it's like this beautiful kind of cinematic moment, and it's like, that could be you. I'm like, I only say that because, I don't know, my words are kind of not what I'm trying to say right now. But what I mean is that we often miss little moments like that, and we'd rather go to a movie theater to experience that mundane feeling. So I use that example because it's like, I feel like a lot of people really just, they're just missing so many moments of just romanticizing and appreciating your life, and taking the time to be intentional and intimate with yourself, with little moments, little things that where you can just stop and get off your phone and stop scrolling on TikTok and allow yourself to just sit and enjoy what life has to offer, what's around you. I guess, choosing to romanticize your life is like, trying to see your life through that cinematic lens, deciding that even those little routines are deeply meaningful. Like, even for me, like for example, my skincare routine, I do a whole decked out routine. I'm not joking. I literally will have my lights dimmed down. I will have music, old tunes playing like 60s love songs. All of the lights are dimmed. I have incense, I have candles, which, takes like a few hours or whatever because I find that very, very like, I don't know, it's just very like peaceful for me. Like, it's very enjoyable for me. It's something that brings me peace and joy and happiness, and more appreciative of my skin, and just taking the time to just be intimate with myself in a non-sexual way, but in a way that's like very loving. It's like an act of self-love, and I love doing that. Literally, it's my favorite. Put on my face masks and whatnot, my under eye patches. I do the whole rollers and the whatever the fuck. I always talk about skincare. Literally, I mention it in like every single video, but that is something that I very much romanticize in my life. So that's another example. We're going to get into segment 2, which is the mindset shift. So I guess like this is where the real shift happens. I feel like a lot of people are on like autopilot because that's how the system is. That's how it's, designed to be. You wake up, you get up, you I don't know if you have time to fucking wash your face and eat breakfast and try and do that shit. Then you clock into your 9 to 5, and then you go home at 5, and then you come home, you have to cook, you make your food, you try and watch some TV, scroll on TikTok. I don't know, I like to shower shower and then go to bed, and that's pretty much what you do for like 5 days a week straight. And it really takes away time from everyone. It takes away your time and your freedom to truly just enjoy and romanticize your life. I think that's another reason why, people are not really taking the time to appreciate things, because of this hustle culture that we have going on, in this 9 to 5 and this mundane routine and schedule that has us operating like robots every day. And it takes away from little pockets of joy and, appreciating little things around us. And it is a bummer. It really does suck, seeing that. And like getting older and realizing that too, it's like, wow, I feel like just, with this hustle culture and this work culture, it's like everyone's rushing to get things done so that they are prepared for the next day, and not really taking the time to just slow down and relax. And it's like, I feel like everyone's position in life is very different. But if you want to start romanticizing your life a lot more, you got to make that time based on your schedule that you chose for yourself. For me, it was about like setting time in the morning before going to work or whatever, like whatever it was, setting time in the morning just for myself, enough time for me to just wake up and process everything. So I'm not just like this hoo-hoo, like headless chicken. I don't know what's going on. I'm just rushing, trying to get out of the door. That's usually when I forget shit. That is when I forget my food, my AirPods, or my phone. That's when I forget and I start like frantically doing shit. So I set time in the morning for myself to get up, to stretch, to make myself some tea, to shower if I need to, and prep what I need prepped for the morning, and setting aside what I'm wearing, setting aside my bag so I can just grab it and go, grab it and walk out of the door. And that's something that has been very important. When I started doing that, I started being more appreciative of my morning routines and going out on the balcony and enjoying my tea, and just, it's cool. It's cooler now. Like the mornings are a little more crisp, and I love that. We love fall over here. Just, enjoying that air outside, and people watching people walk around the streets, getting to their jobs and whatnot, and, like watching the leaves fall from the tree, and just soaking it all in. And it just creates like more of a still and calm energy, and it sets my tone for the day. And I like to be in that calm energy. Feel like, just breezing through the day, super chill. It's amazing. It's almost like I smoked a blunt or something. But yeah, we don't do that here. So yeah, it is about like gratitude, and but it's also about like awareness, and awareness of the little things that just make you feel good, and make your nervous system calm down, or make you feel happy and joyful and just at peace. And it's like, you'll start realizing, wow, I actually love the smell of this coffee. Like, Jesus, oh my God, look at like the trees over there. They look beautiful. And honestly, in moments like that, yes, the gratitude is very much highlighted because it makes me very grateful and very much aware that a lot of people don't have what I have. A lot of people are not able to, you know, experience what I'm experiencing right now, and being at peace, or being able to sit outside on my balcony, and just little things. When I started to slow down with a lot of things in my life and appreciating things more, it just makes me, not that I wasn't aware, but it just made me more, like even more aware, even more grateful, even more heartfelt and appreciative of what I have. And just, constantly expressing gratitude. Gratitude is a really, really good high energy, affirmational type of energy you want to be in, type of aura that you want to be in, by the way. Um, but yeah, it just truly just starts to shift your whole entire vibration. And that's what we want. We want to raise that vibration. We want it higher. We want it good. We want good energy. Alrighty. We're gonna get into segment 3, which are practical ways to romanticize your everyday. So I'm going to give you guys like a few, simple examples that make sense to me, and maybe that will make sense to you. So, number one, like I was saying, turn routines into rituals, instead of like this mundane routine. There's nothing special about it. You just wake up, wash your face, put on clothes, go out the door. Like there's nothing special about that. Shift that into, you wake up at a certain time, you get your music, you wake up at a certain time, you dim your lights down so it's not like blasting, burning your eyeballs as soon as you wake up. You get some calm music playing, do some light stretching a little bit. Make yourself some tea or coffee, whatever your choice of drink is. I like some fresh water and lemon early in the morning. Yeah, that's bomb. And then literally just floating around the house, just vibing, because you're waking up at a certain time, so you have enough time to just relax, calm down. Your body is literally just waking up. We don't need to be rushing, we don't need to be doing that. So that's what I mean by shifting it from a routine to a ritual, something that's more intimate, more sacred, and more special. And honestly, do whatever you please. It's not my business if you don't have time for that, or you're just choosing to not make time for that. It's not my business. You can do whatever you want to do. But for those who want to do that, you can do that. That's a good example. But yeah, just making it an act of love and not like this task is what I meant. All right, we'll move on to number 2, which is create main character moments. Okay, literally, what I mean is like putting on a really bomb playlist. Example, putting on a really bomb playlist that makes you feel like that it girl. For me, that's a bunch of YN music. I don't know what it is about it. Like that little hood music, it really makes me feel like that it girl. So I put that on. I go for my morning walks or evening walks, depending, and I strut my shit. I feel like I'm in a music video. It's this aura that it gives me and this energy, and I just feel like I'm the main character. And I know people are watching, and I know people are staring as I'm literally like letting that wind blow in my face, in my hair, around my clothes. I'm just like, yes, I am that main girl. I do that because it just feels good. And I do it a lot more in public because I'm not as ashamed as I used to be. I literally don't care. So I will do the most sometimes when I got that bomb music playing and I feel like that it girl and I got my cute set on. There's no one stopping me. There's no one stopping me. There's nothing. But if you're too shy for that, you can always do that in the shower. Have your little cute private concert in there. Just make yourself feel like the main character, like you are that it girl or guy, whomever is watching. I don't discriminate. But yeah, another thing that is, like kind of like, yes, main character moment. Which shouldn't be. It should be regular, just smiling at strangers. Um, I don't mean that in a weird way. Just people you are passing by, just smile at them, give them that good energy too. Whatever that good energy you feel, pass it along, be kind. We spread kindness and positive energy over here. Um, I love doing that, especially to old people. Because, like sometimes it's a hit or miss with them. Some of them are really cute and just so sweet. And then some of them, oh wow, it's like, girl, you only have so long on this planet. Like, and that's the kind of impression you want to give. You want to be snotty, mean, rude. Baby girl, that casket. And it's like, you know what? I don't let it ruin my day. I'm just like, ooh, little sour puss. That's okay. I just keep going. I keep, I say, have a blessed day, Margaret. Don't be Margarets or, Karens or any of whatever older names I can think of that are just sour and mean. But, try your best. Smile at people. Be happy. Give off that good, bubbly, happy energy. We love to see it because that's when more people start to feel more comfortable. I don't know why walking around in public, everyone is so I like antisocial. It's like we don't know how to talk to people anymore. And I feel like I start when I, got more comfortable with myself and my own skin and started, just shooting the shit with people, even on the train, out in public, more people jump in, just about random shit. It literally random. And it's like, oh, another person joins in. Oh, another person has something else to say. And it's all of a sudden we're comfortable. All of a sudden we're not just like looking at our phones. It's like, what? Why are we so awkward as a collective? It's them damn phones. Our parents were right when they blame phones for everything. In this case, yes. And also like COVID too being something that like isolated people because people need interactions. We need people, right? And it's like when COVID hit and everyone got all weird and funky in their energy, and now everyone's like really antisocial and just weird in public, and it's like I don't blame anybody. I was that, and now I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. I hate being in that energy, and I don't like, sitting around and it's just like moody and everyone's weird and the tension's weird. It's like, whoa, guys. Whoa. And just say hi. Let's shoot the shit really quick. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. We don't have to get all mean or sourpuss Margaret. We don't have to do that. So yeah, do all those things. Feel the breeze when you walk around, just give that main character energy that shifts you. It really does. It shifts your whole entire vibe, your aura, everything. Oh, girl, we're struggling with her. So, number three, savor your foods. Okay, I said savor your food because I feel like it's so important. Okay, I, have gotten really into like cooking and making homemade meals and such, and girl has gotten pretty good. And so, I started savoring the meals a lot more when obviously my cooking skills got more advanced and the flavors actually started tasting nice. Taking the time to just taste everything. I'm one of those, when I plate up my food, I have every piece of everything, and on my spoon, it has to have every piece of everything so I can and taste everything that's on there. And it's just like, so good. I gotta stop making them slobber sounds. Oh my God. But but yeah, just like taking your time. You don't gotta chow down on that food like someone's gonna snatch your plate from you. Okay, it's okay. Relax, calm down. Um, But yeah, I love doing that. And I also love like romanticizing my dinner too. I literally bought this, well, I didn't buy it. It came with my table. Okay, I guess I bought it. A dinner tray. It's not really a dinner tray, but it can be one. I don't know. It's a weird square. I'm staring at it as if it's gonna talk back to me. But God, I make myself laugh. But I set it up all cute. You know, I have like cute little whatchamacallit cloths, like cute dinner cloths. And I set up my utensils and whatever drink of choice. I put it in a cute, pretty little cup or wine glass. I don't even drink, to be honest, like that. Not anymore, but juice, sparkling cider, whatever it is. And then I plate up my plate so nice and pretty and make it look, you know, all fancy as if I'm like at this fancy restaurant, and I set it up and I get that shit ready for me for when I'm about to watch my shows. And yes, I eat dinner on my couch because I live alone and I do whatever the fuck I want to do. But anyways, and I do that and I set the lights all low and I have candles. Yo, like I take this romanticizing shit very seriously. And yeah, it gives me that space to just, you know, savor that meal and just enjoy it because it looks beautiful. I don't know. I'm just a very like sensual kind of person. I love, you know, little details. I love the feels of different textures. I love setting up a vibe for myself that really gets me into that energy, you know. And it doesn't have to be like sexual energy. I'm just saying, like, just very, you know, very sensual, very much in tune with, you know, all the feels and such. So, yeah, I think that's why I naturally romanticize things. All right. Number four, dressing for you, wearing your favorite perfume, wearing an outfit that you piece together and you think it's cute. Literally march out there, wear that shit, pop that shit, own that shit. Who cares about what other people have to say shit? You know, like just do your thing. Literally put on whatever special, not special, but whatever outfit that makes you feel like that girl. Cause like I know for me, if the outfit doesn't feel good on me, I don't have a great day. Okay, and that's not to sound superficial. I need to look good to my depiction of what good is, and I will have a good day. If I don't feel good, I'm uncomfortable. I'm gonna be thinking about the outfit the whole time. I'll be thinking about, damn, I should have wore that other thing. You know what I mean? And it just kind of is like, I don't feel as confident, you know. So I always have to make sure that I feel good in outfits that I wear. Like I feel like I look good. I feel like it's flattering to me and whatever. And yeah, and the confidence shows and it feels great. And I can march out and literally conquer the world. And it's that dramatic. Yes. Um, oh yeah, even if you're not even going anywhere, I like to dress and look cute just to sit at home. I literally I do the most sometimes. You don't have to do this, but like I don't know if this is like an OCD thing or whatever, but like before I put on a cute outfit, I must shower. Even though I showered the night before, I just must, you know, just to feel clean and good. Like to put on like a cute little dress. I love wearing dresses at home or like muumuus or whatever the fuck. Just getting, you know, obviously taking care of my skin and whatnot, and just putting on like a cute little dress and minding my business at home and just thriving. I don't know. Things like that make me feel good. I don't know. Because I feel like feeling beautiful does not need to be for a special occasion. And you know, some people, I don't really care what you do, wear pajamas all day. If they're cute, period, we love that. Even if they're not, I don't really care. I'm just saying, you know, putting on an outfit does not need, you don't need to have an occasion. I don't know, like, you know, we made that up as a society. I'm just saying. So wear whatever you want to do, wear whatever you want to wear, and you don't have to go anywhere too. Like it's not that serious. It's just an outfit. It's just clothes. It's not that serious. Alrighty. Number five, romanticizing chores. So what I mean is, because not everybody likes cleaning and not everybody likes, you know, scraping and whatever the fuck. deep cleaning type of shit. Like I love that shit. Okay, once I get into the groove, I'm there's always something else for me to clean. But I like to set up music. I like to set up my incense burning, candles burning. I put up my curtains, let that sunshine in and just vibe. Do my thing, clean whatever I need to clean. And it's just, so relaxing. I don't know why. I guess it's because, like, when you have like an order, like a system, like when you clean one section at a time and put things where they need to be put, it's just so satisfying. So that's what I mean by romanticizing chores and just making it more special instead of something that you have to do, like a task, like it's a job. When you treat it like it's a job, it's gonna feel like you're at work again. Like, so trick your brain, put on some music, dance, make it fun. Because yeah, I tend, when I'm cleaning, sometimes I tend pretend to be like I'm this main character. I will pretend like I'm modeling or running, walking down a runway, or if I have my broom and I'm sweeping and there's a good song, yo, I'm singing, and I'm not trying to be corny, but that's the shit I do. So that's what I mean. And lastly, number six, notice natural beauty. Okay, so what I mean is, nature. Notice when the sun rises, notice when it sets, notice the leaves changing in color because it's fall. I love fall. Um, notice like the pretty little butterflies. I've been noticing a lot of ladybugs. They've been really attracted to me lately. I don't know what it is, but they've been loving me. But literally there's one in my house somewhere, or house in my apartment. It's like I set up like a little, it's not a trap, but it has food and water. Like it's a guest in my home. Um so yeah, just noticing how cute they are. They're so like, I don't know, they're just existing. And like literally like the other day a few of them flew into my coat and just were chilling, like just minding their business on me. And I don't know, I just notice the little beauty, the beauties of nature and what you have around you in this world, and being really appreciative and grateful for what you have, because not a lot of people are able to do that. Even and with the things that are unfortunately going on around certain parts of the world, I have nothing to do but just be grateful that I'm able to look outside and there's not a destroyed building, and I'm able to actually enjoy, the leaves and enjoy the little things in nature that we have. And I feel like until we get to a point like that, we really got to start appreciating things, because we don't know what this world is going to turn into in a few years from now. Okay, with all the crazy shit that goes on every day, it's like take time to romanticize your life, take time to enjoy your life, take time to appreciate and be more intentional with everything, because it's like you never know. You never know. Just be more grateful, more mindful, and more appreciative of what you got going on. And that was the last of that. Let me scroll down my notes and see what we have. So, I guess segment four, there's like a spiritual twist to it. If you are, if you're spiritual, if you're not, I don't care. But if you want to hear what I got to say, cool. So, when I say when you romanticize your life, it actually really raises your vibration. Like I was mentioning, how gratitude raises your vibration. When you are romanticizing your life and being more intentional with yourself and giving yourself that self-love, and you know being slowing down, slowing your nervous system down, it actually allows you to receive and attract, because it's not coming from chaos and chaotic energy. Because when you are calm, you are happy, you are joy, you are love, you will attract good things too. And being in that vibration, just it literally, I don't know, when you're in that vibration, I'm not gonna lie, it feels like you're lucky. It's like everything just works out for you. For example, like even I guess like yesterday or day before, was just having a bit of a slower day because, just uh the the woman that birthed me just, causing problems and whatnot, and being that usual chaotic energy. I don't know why we keep trying to open that door again. I have such a big heart. I like to just keep opening doors. But anyways, so she kind of brought down my mood to sub zero, below zero, and I was just so angry and so pissed off and just so upset, and just like the type of rage I was feeling was just not okay. And obviously I didn't do shit to that woman, but when I got home, I had my little fit, my little tantrum, and past couple of days just kind of walking around moody. And I noticed that things around me were moody too. The people around me, the things that were going on around me were just not good energy, just witnessing bad shit. Because my frequency, my vibration was low. I was angry and I did not care. And so obviously, as of recently, we had to do our cute little cleanse to ground ourselves again, because I don't like being angry and upset. I hate it. I hate that shit so bad. And so I was literally spiraling because I hate feeling like that. And I, always try and fix my emotions and how I feel. And so when I, tried to ground and cleanse myself and step into this higher frequency or this higher vibration of just love and forgiving, forgiving. Y'all, y'all, yeah. Forgiveness is such a weird thing, but forgiving this woman, um, and letting it go for myself, for my peace of mind, and truly just, allowing myself to be in a more loving energy. And sure, I can be understanding, I guess, to a point. Um, shit, it's coming back. But no, 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 no. Forgiving and coming from a loving point and just being, you know what, it's okay. It is okay. It happened how it happened. And, just notice that now I'm surrounded by more good energy, more good intentional people, shooting the shit with random people complimenting me, going to a cafe and getting a drink for free, literally just cuz, and just being around that good bubbly energy. And that's when I know my vibration has risen. I'm just saying, the world reflects to you everything that you are exhibiting within yourself. Whatever energy that you have going on, that will be reflected back to you through people, situations, and whatnot who are at that same level. So I'm just saying, romanticizing your life and creating that stillness within yourself and that wholeness and that loving energy and that intentional joy, it raises your vibration, and we want that. Why wouldn't you want to naturally attract wonderful things? I feel like when you are in that space of gratitude as well, from, romanticizing and being like, damn, like I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, I feel like it's like saying thank you to the universe, to God, to whoever you believe in, who is a higher power, right? And I feel like that'll just bless your life even more. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, I hope this was something good to listen to and to watch. Just a reminder that you don't have to wait for big milestones in your life to be able to celebrate your life and be happy. Literally enjoy your life right now, because it's like you never know what will happen. You never know what will happen in a year from now, 2 years from now, and a week from you never know what will happen. And just be more grateful and appreciative of what you have in your circumstances if they are good, right? And or that they could be worse but they're not. So I just want to say thank you for watching this video. I hope if you enjoyed, please leave a like if you want to. If you don't want to, no one's pressuring you. It's not that serious. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.